Let God choose your spouse. And stop dating. Dating is a waste of time. I promise you, it's a waste of time because what happens is you drain your energy on different people. And say you talk to this person for 3 months, right? And it kind of find out he or she not the one. So therefore, you just wasted 3 months of your life on somebody that won't work, right? Because you got to realize this too. God wants us to be so focused on Him, locked in on His work locked in on your assignment, right? Because in Matthew 6:33, it says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all of His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you, right? That means God wants us locked in, right? It's just like characters in the Bible. Like, for example, like Adam and Eve. Adam was not looking for Eve, right? Adam was so locked in on naming the animals and making sure the Garden of Eden was taken care of that he didn't have time, right? So, in Genesis 2:18, it says, God said now, it's not good for man to be alone. So that's when God put Adam in a deep sleep. And then, of course, we know the story, the rib was taken on his side, and there you go. He woke up, boom, Eve. Adam didn't waste his time looking. He was so locked in. You know, he was in the presence of God. He walked with God every day in the cool of the day. Not just that story. If you go to Genesis 24:63-67, this is a story of Isaac and Rebekah. Isaac was the son of Abraham, the father of faith, right? And Abraham was like literally on his deathbed. And he asked his servant to go look for a wife for his son, right? So his servant had God to look for his wife. And lo and behold, he found Rebekah. And Rebekah came on back with Abraham's servant and went back where Isaac was. But Isaac didn't know what was going on because he wasn't looking. He was in the fields meditating, right? He was in the presence of God. You know what I'm saying? Worship Him and just see what God had to say, right? So if I read Genesis 24:63-67, it says, one evening as he was walking and meditating in the fields, he looked up and saw the camels coming. When Rebekah looked up and saw Isaac, she quickly dismounted from her camel. Who is that man walking through the fields to meet us? She asked the servant. And he replied, it is my master. Rebekah covered her face with her veil. Then the servant told Isaac everything he had done. And Isaac brought Rebekah into his mother's tent, and she became his wife, and he loved